Fire Force. I love Fire Force, but I don't really have the time, or I can't bring myself to make a real long video on why I love Fire Force. So we're gonna get a quick, unscripted video on the ending of Fire Force, because Fire Force ended today. I really need to talk about it because I have grown to just adore this series, and it is definitely one of my favorite manga of all time. I think the ending of this series is great. I think all the characters are great. I think the art is fantastic, and while it's not on the level, like I always say, of Dragon Ball or Yuta Camp, the art is amazing. I think the villains are really well written. I think the fire powers are really cool, and it's just a really fun read. Honestly, Fire Force is really good, and I'm really sad to see it go, but I'm happy to see it go on such a high note, man, because it is beautiful. And because I really don't want to make such a long video, I'm just going to go through a quick thread that Pusu Pusu scans, the people who translate Fire Force, have put together for the conclusion of the series, and I'm going to answer all the questions asked here, because I don't want to tweet it out, and I thought putting it in a video would be a decent idea. So in Fire Force, who's my favorite all-time character? Well, it should be obvious if you've talked to me about Fire Force before, but it's Benimaru. I think Benimaru is just the coolest character ever, and he is probably my favorite because his arc is really good, and I cannot wait for it to be animated. My second favorite, probably Shinra. Shinra on this final arc really popped off, and he is just phenomenal. But yeah, Benimaru, favorite character. Now, my favorite manga moment, this is extremely tough to pick because there are so many amazing moments in this manga. I think the first meeting between Shinra and Sho is so expertly in. It's just so long awaited and had me so excited when I read that for the first time. It's amazing, and it is my favorite manga moment in this series. Now, for my favorite fight, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one because there are so many amazing fights in this manga. Be it Arthur vs. Dragon, Benimaru vs. Benimaru, Shinra vs. Burns. There's so many amazing fights. But I think my favorite, and it's really hard to pick, but I just really enjoy this fight, is Benimaru's doppelganger versus Kurono. Because it reminded me how strong Benimaru really is. And I needed that reminder, because he doesn't do a lot in this series, despite being the strongest. And also this fight was just really well choreographed, and I cannot wait for it to be animated, because it is going to be really good. Now, favorite arc is really tough, but I think Benimaru's arc, when the pillars are coming, the father of the proto-national arc, basically his arc where he reconciles with his master, his past deceased master, is my favorite arc in the series. I think it is so beautifully written, and it really makes Benimaru my favorite character in this arc, and it's just really good. But a runner-up for this arc would be the final arc, because the final arc is amazing and has the best ending we could ever ask for in Fire Force, so yeah. The scene I can't wait to be animated is the scene where Shinra experiences an adored Link and sees the past world before the first cataclysm, because I'm just really interested in how they animate this. Are they going to get real life footage of people? Are they going to pick a different style of animation? I don't know, but I'm really excited for this to be animated. My favorite Fire Force chapter is Chapter 302, Divine Judgment, because honestly, it is a perfect way to end this series, and this panel alone is beautiful, and I love it immensely. Favorite cover for the series is going to be Fire Force Volume 27 because it is just a really sick cover in my opinion, and I like it a lot. And the final question is what do I think about the ending, and I'm sure you know this if you watch this video, but I adore the ending. I don't think it could have been better. Ōkubo really did an amazing job with the ending, and I just can't be happier. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching this video. I love Fire Force, and thank you to Ōkubo for making this series, and thank you especially to Pusu Pusu Scans for translating it, because without them, we would not have been able to appreciate this series in its full glory as fast as we could have, and they are just an amazing translation team, and I thank them deeply for this manga. And I thank Ōkubo greatly for this manga because I love it, man, and it sucks that it's gonna be gone, but it's good. It's a really good manga. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that comes. I don't know when it's gonna come. I've been procrastinating, so who knows? But yeah, deuces.